What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment. I'll bring you another video today. Hope everyone is enjoying their week so far. If you haven't checked out my previous video where I talk about our offense and what's really the issue with the offense, definitely take the time to go check out that video. People are already commenting on it and giving their opinion about it. So definitely, if you haven't checked out that video, definitely go ahead and check out that video. It's very informative. And leave your comments in the comment section and just let me know how you feel about our offense and why you feel it's struggling. Today's video is going to be my weekly video on my predictions about this week's game against Indiana. It's going to be another road game for us, and quite frankly, I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty nervous about this game. It's week 2 of the John O'Corn experiment, and from my previous video or my previous videos where I was talking about my concerns with John O'Corn being the full-fledged starter as opposed to just being thrown in there, I had my reservations about it. I hated to be right, but I was right about it. And I don't see this game being any different, especially with us going on the road. This game is manageable for us to win, but it's not going to be an easy win by any shape, way. It's going to be a tough game for us. Trust me on this. Hopefully the weather will be a little bit better, which will help us in our passing game. But we need to start taking shots down the field. Remember last season when we went against Indiana, Indiana's defense looked, for whatever reason, and like I said, it could have been the weather, but against us in that game, we couldn't do anything. Their pass rush was making O'Corn run for his life, and he played that game scared. He looked like he was uncomfortable, like he didn't want to be out there. There's many times where he just threw the ball early just to get rid of it so he wouldn't get hit. He looked like he didn't want to get hit. And that was the problem with it. Now, in the game against Purdue, he didn't look like that. He actually, to me anyways personally, he looked like he had confidence back there, throwing the ball, knowing he was going to get hit. And then against Michigan State, all that went out the window again. I mean, he just has those happy feet back there. Like, the moment he feels any type of pressure, he's going to just run. He's not going to sit in the pocket, even though he might have a pocket, and try to find an open receiver. He's going to start running around, scrambling, trying to make a play. And once you do that, I mean, it just defeats the purpose of your offensive line because they can't block for you anymore. Once you start trying to make plays on your own like that, all that's out the window because they don't know where you're going, so they can't block accordingly. So, keys to this game are going to be, one, taking some shots down the field. I don't know who it's going to be, but it's got to be at least a few times per half that you just take a shot. I don't mean down the field like going like 20 yards. I mean like actually doing a full-fledged go route and you just go for it. We got to have defenses take us seriously. You got to keep them honest. If the team knows you're not going to throw it any further than 10 yards, you're just going to stack in that area and it's going to be hard to make any plays. It's going to kill our running game because all the safeties are going to be running downhill. All the linebackers are going to be running downhill, knowing that it's not going to go any further than a few yards here and there. That is going to be the key to the game. The defense is going to do what it's going to do. They're going to hold them, within that 10 to 14 point range. They're going to do what they're going to do. They may make some mistakes earlier on in the game. They might give up a couple of scores. Second half, they're going to make the adjustments and shut everything down. We just have to find a way to outscore the team. I know that's the obvious thing for winning a game, to outscore the opponent. But basically, to me, we've already set the bar as far as what they need to score. We just have to get past that bar. And I don't know if we can do it. I really don't. I think that if we do win this game, which I think that we have the opportunity to do, because I think we're a better team than Indiana, I just don't think that the personnel that we have, which is better talent, is playing cohesively enough to be dominating the way that they should with the talent they have. And that is my concern. Harbaugh's going to put out the people that he feels are best suited to get the W. He's not going to put out somebody just to get them playing experience because they're young. He's going to give everyone an opportunity to earn their spot, and then after that, he's going to put the best pieces out there to win. So I don't think that that's going to be any different. His philosophy has not changed. I just feel that right now these guys are not at the point where they're ready enough to take that next step and be dominant. I mean, let's face it, our offense to this point has been mediocre. It's been lackluster, it's been vanilla, it's been predictable. And until that changes, teams are just going to play us the exact same way, and these games are going to look exactly the same way. It's going to be a close game at halftime, and then second half we might make some moves, but if we're losing, is it enough to come back and win? If we're winning, can we score enough to hold off the opponents? This is not going to be the year like it was last year where we're just smoking teams and blowing them out the water and just coasting for the second half. Every one of these games is going to be a dogfight for the rest of the season, I think. Except for Rutgers. But, yeah, that's how I feel about that. I feel it's going to be like one of these 17-14, 20-14, 17-14 type games for us winning. It may come down to whoever has the ball last and, whose kicker is more accurate. But that's the way I see this game going. Maybe this week, maybe this week that we've had to practice, O'Korn has been able to work with the first team more and get more acquainted with these guys and get some rapport with them, and it'll help. But it looks like it's, as far as our whole passing game with our receivers, it looks like it's going to take this season and spring going into next season for these guys to really be a threat. And that's unfortunate. I know a lot of people have said that, this year it's been supposed to be a rebuilding year. I mean, I understand that, I see that, but, at the end of the day, we just have to, something has to be done that's different. It seems as though we're just spinning our wheels and trying to do the same thing and expecting it to be success. And to me, that's the definition of insanity. So I just hope and pray that we give more of an effort this week and that we can get the win so that going into the game against Penn State, we have at least a sense of a win under our belts and some positive momentum and a positive mentality going into that game. So, anyways, that's it for the video. If you like the video, definitely feel free to leave a like on the video. Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know how you feel about that, whether or not you feel that we have a chance to go on the road and beat Indiana, or if this is just not our year and the success that we have early was, premature in us thinking that we're going to be doing better than we were going to do. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel. Share this video as many people as possible to get the the conversation going. And if you like my content, you enjoy what I say, you like the channel as a whole, please subscribe to the channel. We're growing. I'm just thoroughly amazed about the growth of the channel. When I said before, every time someone subscribes to the channel, it just gets me psyched up, because I see every time that someone subscribes, and just makes my day to know that people are subscribing to the channel. So if you like my content, definitely subscribe to the channel, and I'd love to get this community to be bigger. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and go blue.